Hi, in an earlier video, I have shown you how to implement RecyclerView in Android. In this video, I will demonstrate how to show the database records in RecyclerView based on the using a pre-created database project. By the end of this video, you will be able to build this. So let's get started. Open Android Studio and click Open an existing Android Studio project. Select the project and click OK. First, go to activity_main.xml, go to code, and I will delete everything inside. I will change this layout to linear layout. Delete this line. Write Android:background. For background color, I will give @Android:color/darker_gray. Go to design. From the common, drag and drop a recycler view into the linear layout horizontal. Add the support library. Click OK. Go to code, and for the ID, I will give @ID/RP for RecyclerView programs. Next, I will design the XML file for a single item. Go to project, layout, right click, new, layout resource file, name it single_item. For root element, I will select linear layout, click OK. Change the layout_height attribute to wrap_content. I will give a padding of 12 dp. For background, I will select Android:color/white. I will give some margins. Let's create a horizontal linear layout to show the ID text and ID value. For layout_width, wrap content, and for layout_height, wrap content. Inside that, write text view for layout_width, wrap content, and also for layout_height, wrap content. And for text, write ID:space. I will just copy the text view and paste below. For the second text view, I will give ID of @ID/item_ID, and for the text, just leave it ID. Next, create a text view for displaying name. Layout width, wrap content, layout height, wrap content. For ID, @ID/item_name. For text, write name, and for text size, write 24 sp. Create a text view for displaying email. I'm just gonna copy this text view and paste below. For the ID, I'll write item_email. Change the text to email and just delete the Android colon text size attribute. Press Ctrl Alt L to format the code. Check the design. Next, go to mainActivity.java. Delete this part and this part also. Comment out this portion. Declare a RecyclerView object reference. Declare an adapter object reference. Declare a layout manager object reference. Define a list of type contacts. I will create a contacts class to contain and model the information and make it more easy to implement. Right click on the package, new, Java class, name it contacts and press enter. Here declare the member variables: private, long, ID, private, string, name, private, string, email. Generate the constructor and choose all member variables to initialize by the constructor. Right click, generate, constructor. Select all the fields, click OK. Generate getter methods for all member variables. Again right click, or you can press Alt Insert, getter, select all the fields, click OK. Next, we will create the adapter by extending RecyclerView.adapter. So right click, new, Java class, name it contacts adapter and press enter. And this will extend RecyclerView dot adapter. Within angular brackets, write contacts adapter dot view holder. Click the red squiggly line and press Alt Enter and select Implement Methods. Select all the methods and click OK. Inside the class, declare variables to store data from the constructor. Instantiate a custom on-click listener. Final view dot on-click listener equals to new my on-click listener. Click here, press Alt Enter and select create inner class my on-click listener. Click here, press Alt Enter and select Implement Methods, select the on-click method and click OK. Create a static inner class and provide references to all the views for each data item. This is particularly useful for caching the views within the item layout for fast access. Public static class view holder extends RecyclerView dot view holder. Click on the red squiggly and select create constructor matching super. Declare member variables for all the views in a row. Now inside the constructor that accepts the entire row, search the view hierarchy to find each subview. Next, provide a suitable constructor for context adapter. Write public context adapter context comma list of contacts, context list, comma RecyclerView RV programs. Initialize the class variables with values received from constructor. In onCreateViewHolder method, we will create new views that will be invoked by the layout manager. Create a layout inflator object. Layout inflator equals to layout inflator dot from and pass context. Inflate the custom layout. View equals to inflator dot inflate r dot layout dot single item, that is the XML file for the single item. For parent, write view group, and for attached to root, write false. RecyclerView don't allow to set an on item click listener as ListView does. So we have to create our own way to do it. View dot set on click listener and pass on click listener. Create and return a new viewHolder instance. viewHolder equals to new viewHolder and pass the view. Now finally return the viewHolder. In onBindViewHolder method, we will replace the contents of a view and this will be invoked by the layout manager. Here, get element from our dataset at this position and replace the contents of the view with that element. Contact equals to contacts list dot get I for position. viewHolder dot row ID dot set text empty string and concatenate that with contact dot get ID, the getter method that we have created. In getItemCount method, we will return the size of our dataset. So write return context list dot size. Inside this inner class my onClick listener, inside onClick get the list item position and stored inside an integer variable. Int item position equals to RP programs, then call get child layout position and pass the view that we are receiving here. Now get the name from the list using item position and get name getter methods. String item equals to context list dot get, pass the item position and then call get name. Then finally I will make a toast message. Toast dot make text. For context pass context, for text pass item, and for length pass toast dot length underscore short, then call the show method. Next go to database adapter and here declare a list of type contacts. List within angular brackets contacts contacts list equals to new array list. Here create a method to populate the list of contacts from database and then return the list. I'm just going to copy this function get all data and paste below. I will change the name to get all contacts. We don't need this line. Change the return type to list of type contacts. Here, after we received all the values for a particular record, instantiate a contacts object with values from this record. Contacts contact equals to new contacts, pass row ID, name and email. Next add the contact object to contacts list. Contacts list dot add and pass contact. Return the contacts list. Return contacts list. Next go to main activity.java. Call get all contacts on database adapter and store the return list in contacts list. Obtain a handle for the recycler view. You may use this setting to improve performance if you know that changes in the content do not change the layout size of the recycler view. Use a linear layout manager. Layout manager equals to new linear layout manager and pass this for context. Create an instance of contacts adapter. Pass context, contacts list and the recycler view to the constructor. Finally, attach the adapter with the recycler view. Go to contacts adapter. Here is a typo and click on list, press Alt Enter and import the class. The typo is fixed. Now go to main activity.java. and here write rb programs dot set layout manager and pass the layout manager. Run the program to check the output. As you can see, our recycler view is populated from the records from the database. And if you click on an item, it displays the name as toast message. Thanks for watching. If you find this tutorial useful, please like and share the video and subscribe to my channel for more tutorials like this.